Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So welcome to my first ever Halloween makeup tutorial. This is the Morphe 35B and I'm using this one with an e.l.f. fluffy brush. Now I didn't really show you guys much. I did point at the bright orange color, and then I'm using this Kylie brush to kind of go into the red, and then going back and forth with the brushes to kind of build the intensity of that orange. So I am using a reference picture, and further in I'll insert the clip right here so you guys can see the reference. The girl in the picture has a smoky eye, however I wanted to do like a glitter kind of glam smoky eye, and I did use a Bebella palette for this glitter because I don't know, that palette is just so pigmented that I'm obsessed with it. Then I'm going into my Maybelline Super Stay Foundation, and as you guys can see, I added the eyeliner and I added some glitter off camera. A lot of parts to this video do cut off, you guys, but it's only because my camera was dying. Also, I'm pretty sure you guys noticed I only have one brow done. It's because this is going to be like a half pumpkin look. So the other eye doesn't need to be done for this, but I'm going in pretty heavy with the foundation. I just want it to be like, I don't know, I feel like I need a base to create, you know, Halloween looks. Then using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder, I'm setting all of my face. Now if you're doing a Halloween makeup look, I would recommend this stuff just because you want everything to stay matte and stay in place for longer, and these looks sometimes tend to crease. So I didn't have face paint, so I had to get creative. I was using this e.l.f. concealer brush, but it just wasn't doing me justice. As you guys can see, there's a bunch of brush strokes, and I started getting frustrated because I had to mix the red and the orange because I really wanted to intensify the orange. I didn't want it to be bright. So here's where I switched over to like an e.l.f. stippling brush, and this brush really did help blend everything together. And just no, you don't have to be neat with this at all. That's why it didn't bother me to have a fluffy brush, but you do have to get it around one full part of your face. I would honestly recommend face paint. I feel like that would be faster than eyeshadow was, and I nearly destroyed my palette with this look, but it's okay. It was all worth it for you guys. So now after I'm done with this, I didn't do the other half of my face because I wanted to get the outline of the pumpkin. So I keep looking down, you guys, because I'm still using that reference picture. But just know this part is probably one of the scariest parts, but it doesn't have to be perfect because pretty much it's like your face is cracked. So I don't even know how to explain it, but I was like trying to get it perfect, and then I was like, oh, whatever, like it has to look messy, and I feel like Halloween looks look so much better when they're messy. Like my best Halloween looks, I'd have to say, are the messy ones. And yeah, I'm also using this e.l.f. eyeliner brush. It's from the Precise brush collection, I believe. Not my favorite. I really wish I would have had a paintbrush, but you guys, I really did improvise for this look. There's so much things I need to go out and buy, but you know, we're on a budget right now, so this is just gonna have to do. So as you guys can see, I started getting a little creative. Even if you're using a reference picture, you can add your own little twist to it. She did have some stuff sticking up like this, but I just added a little bit more and then got a little bit more messier with it. So yeah, feel free to add your own little touches and make it your look. And then here I just am filling in the rest of the orange. Putting the outline down first kind of helped me map out where everything else was going, and it just made everything like 5 times easier. So using a smaller brush, I would recommend that if you're trying to get into like the little cracks that you drew, just to be more precise. This part was low-key so annoying, you guys have no idea. I never realized how hard it was to draw like a freaking triangle on your eye because your nose is in the way. So yeah, it looked pretty funny in the beginning, but once you fill it in, it just makes everything so much easier. So don't be scared of like not drawing out the outline fine, because once you go in with a brush and all the black paint, you can map everything out perfectly. So then I got like a thicker kind of contour brush, dipped into the black paint and started outlining my pumpkin lines. And then I decided, okay, let's chisel up this chin, kind of make it a little bit scarier. So I don't know why I did this before I did the mouth. I just thought it would be a good idea, and then as I was doing this, I was like, wait, I should probably get the mouth done first, but I still kept going, you know, like it's those things where you know you should stop, but you don't, so I didn't. But yeah, I'm using this brush, and I don't know if you guys can tell, like around my chin I'm being a little heavier, but not around the face. So then I go on with this eyeliner brush, and I hated the way this looked. You guys have no idea. I had a hard time coming back from this. But then I started dipping into the black eyeshadow, and it kind of looked cool. It just kind of deepened everything, and I don't know what it did to the look, but I kept doing it. So I must have liked it because I kept going in and doing the same thing. So at this point I realized I just need to stop putting off the mouth and just go with it. So I'm using the e.l.f. Gel liner, cream liner, whatever. Yeah, cream liner. This is what this one's called. And that's pretty much what I've been using to fill in everything. This little pot came in handy. So yeah, so I'm kind of pulling it out and then kind of drawing an outline. And I'm adding product as I go slowly, like real slowly, because honestly you guys, if I have to be really honest with you guys, I thought the mouth was going to be the easiest part, but it kind of wasn't. I've done a skull before and the skull seemed easy too, and for some reason every time I get to the mouth I have a hard time. So yeah, so just make sure you take your time with it and then you map everything out. If it's not perfect, it's okay. I realized going in with my shader brush really kind of didn't perfect it, but it helped fill in and make it look so much better. So yeah, just take your time and don't rush yourself, and if you make a mistake, it's fine, it's makeup. It'll look good in the end when you add like the shading and all of that. So going back in with the e.l.f. cream eyeliner and my Sephora shading brush or flat brush, I'm filling in my pumpkin mouth, and this is the part that you have to be very, very careful with unless you have a brush that's more precise. Mine was a little bit on the bigger side, so I had to take my time with it. So if you have a big brush, just take your time. So this is where everything went south, because apparently I'm colorblind and I didn't see that I had like a shadow already drawn out right next to where I went in with the darker eyeliner. And then I was like, why did I do that? So I tried to fix it, as you guys can see. And then I did it again on the other side, but it's fine. I kind of saved it, and I always say like Halloween looks look better to me, in my opinion, when they're messier. So it is what it is. It happened. It's okay, and I'm not mad at it. It still turned out better than I expected. So here I'm just going in and adding like a little bit more of the shading. I just kind of like when it looks kind of more, one, I like it messier, and two, I like to see like a shadow. I think that makes it look, I don't know, creepier for some reason. So that's pretty much all I'm doing right now. Last but not least, do not forget to draw on your nose. I don't know why I drew like a teardrop, but then I kind of fixed it and I shaded in my nose just to make it a little bit darker, and that pretty much fixed everything up. This is pretty much my finished look. I've never done anything like this, so the fact that I even tried it, I'm so proud of myself. I did have like a little bit of mishaps that, you know, it got a little difficult for me, but honestly, if you're trying to do a Halloween creation, you don't want to go to like a makeup artist or anything, you want to do it by yourself, honestly, I would really suggest just go for it. Who cares? It's Halloween makeup. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, realistically, we're supposed to look crazy on Halloween, so it is what it is. I've been wanting to do this half like pumpkin kind of glam look for the longest time. I remember I wanted to do it so bad last year, and then towards the end my camera died because I'm a numbnut. I wasn't gonna film today, but I just had to get this video out. I said I was gonna do Halloween tutorials this year, and I'm gonna stick to my word. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you guys have any ideas that I could try or that you guys want to see that I know I can try for you guys, leave them down in the description box below. This year I'm open to trying anything except for, yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Just leave them down in the description box below. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next Halloween tutorial. Bye!